That's enough. I don't care. Just gonna close it. Testing. Okay, it seems fine. Alright. Hello everyone. It is I, Pathetic Ivy. Oh, my dog's barking. Welcome to today's stream. So, we're playing Lego Batman 2. This was supposed to be last weekend, but everything exploded. And the stream also exploded mere minutes ago. It's probably got something to do with the fact it is, because I've been crashing a lot lately, it's probably got something to do with the fact it is 33 degrees Celsius in my country right now. So, yeah. But I'm trying my very, very bestest to keep everything under control. But who knows, if it crashes again, I just give up. And the stream will probably get deleted, unless we make it through, like, at least a mission, I guess. Hey, Ringana. Hi, Luna. Maybe. We're about to find out. How are you? Okay. So we're gonna turn this off. We're gonna turn on game capture. How's day's going so far? My day's been alright. Just trying to make this work. Hey, yeah, hello, Freeman Cookies. You're good. Good too, hon. Thanks. I'm alright. Okay, we're gonna try and fix this game because we need to turn down this. This needs to be 60 hertz. Is VSync on? We need to turn on VSync. Oh yeah, I know. I'll fix it in a sec. So. Use current display mode. Back. Quit to Windows. Yes. Okay. Oh no, it's gonna crash. Hello? 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 Am I... Hello? Okay. OBS is being weird. Oh no, okay, there's just a huge grey box in the center of my screen. But it is... If I minimize and reopen it. There we go, okay. Alright, so we're gonna have to fix that. Because it never stays in one place. So we're gonna have to bring back a Mori to help us. Lego bats. Hey, snakes make cookies. Okay. Okay, everything's working so far. I just need to see, what was Lego Batman looking like? Okay, so it needs to be dragged to the right and up. I'm gonna try this. Alright. Now, if we open up Lego Batman 2, everything's gonna work. Please, PC. Come on. You can do this. Come on. Yes! Okay. Everything hasn't caught fire. This is the furthest I've made it today. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everything in between, we are playing Lego Batman DC 2, DC Superheroes 2, whatever the goddamn title is. We're playing this godforsaken game. We made it. Exactly 1 week later than intended. Lego Batman DC Lego whatever the fucking game. This one is being streamed. The plan is to get through 3 missions. But if I'm being honest, we are lucky if we get through 1. Where am I? Why am I in the Batcave? Why? Okay. Did we do the... No, we never did the truck mission.
What can I do for you?
Let's hope so. To the Batmobile. Da-da-da-da. I love this game. So, chatters. This stream is probably going to be my excuse to talk about Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, because that came out yesterday, and it's so good. It's amazing. It's like everything I wanted.
Excuse me.
Alfred, I'm sorry, I don't care. It's really good though, like the combat is so much more improved. The ship combat is actually functional. You can actually, the tailing missions are bearable. They've completely redone tailing missions. And that makes me so happy, because they sucked. Okay, are we still functional? Okay, we are. I'm in constant fear. Alright, I need to find the, I need to find the truck. So, for those who weren't here 2 weeks ago, Lex Luthor is running for president, while also running a crime I don't know. He's busted a bunch of Gotham's villains out of prison, and he's got some. It's Lex Luthor, so Kryptonite's involved somehow, and Batman's got to go stop him. That's the plot. Okay, where is this truck? Because it drives in a circle, and it's always such a pain to find. Maybe we just gotta wait. Nah. Okay, it's that big searchlight. Okay, we can do this. You know, if I had a capture card, I would totally do a Mario Kart stream, because Mario Kart's awesome.
With chaos on the streets and supervillains running wild, the last thing Gotham citizens needed tonight was a massive fire at the Ace Chemicals plant.
Yeah, and there was a fire. Lex Luthor's up to no good. He's also running for president, and he's recruited the Joker to help him farm kryptonite.
But police remain baffled as to the motive behind what looks like a deliberate act of sabotage.
Joker, how's it coming?
You can't rush something like this.
Who does voice the Joker in this game?
It's a boy.
Because it doesn't sound like Mark Hamill.
I think we've got company.
Maybe it is Mark Hamill and I'm being a fool. Okay. We are playing the game. We are in a mission, and the game is running. Sorry, I just want to check the stream's running. I'm not seeing chat. I don't know. That's my biggest worry, is chat doesn't seem to be alive. I know, it says there's 5 people watching. So hi everyone. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. And I'm sorry if messages are coming through and I just can't see them. Streams alive, thank you, Luna. It's been such a stressful, like... This stream was supposed to start, like, half an hour ago. I've never cared for the vehicle missions, I'm gonna be so honest. It's just point and shoot. And there's really no way of failing. I mean, you can't really fail in any LEGO game, you just respawn. But there's no fear of death. Can I Christopher Corey Smith voiced the Joker in this game. Oh, thank you, Velvet Cake. I genuinely am not familiar with them at all. I was gonna say, it definitely didn't sound like Mark Hamill. But it's very clearly Mark Hamill inspired. But to be fair, most Batman iterations are, or iterations of the Joker in like animated media is, because he's the GOAT. Magnet suit. I was about to say I love the magnet suit, but that's really just a lie. You know, the way I found out that Mark Hamill voices the Joker is really stupid. Because I'd heard Mark Hamill's performance in like stuff like the animated series, Lego DC Supervillains, because even though that's a Lego game, Mark Hamill voices him in that. I'd heard his performance all the time, but only did I find out it was Mark Hamill in the credits of the Batman Arkham games, of Arkham Asylum. I was watching the credits, because I tend to for games, and I was like, hold on a second, I know that name from somewhere. And so I look it up, and it's Luke goddamn Skywalker. And there's something... I don't know, I just find that really funny. It's more just in Mark Hamill being very impressive and having a lot of range both as an actor and voice actor. But Luke Skywalker and the Joker are voiced by the same person. Oh, Robin, you can do something here. Huzzah. I do like the vibe of this mission. I like the I like the moving train kind of stuff. Yay, we saved him. Off he goes! Bye! Bye! That's great. I need to... There we go. You know, we're talking about the Joker. I'm a big Joker fan. Another Joker that needs... Wait, hold on. Wait, let me fact check this right. Cameron... Star Wars. Okay, so you guys want another? There's a strange link between Star Wars protagonists and being the Joker. Because so Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, as I just said. The voice actor for Cal Kestis in Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor is the same person who plays Jerome in the Gotham TV series. Who, for those who don't know, like everyone else here is as insane about Batman stuff as I am. The Gotham TV series was created. It was a crime drama set in between Bruce Wayne's parents getting shot and him actually becoming Batman. It was a crime drama following Jim Gordon. And essentially the rule was, when they allowed them to make this series, was you can make a Batman universe, you can make a Batman, like, story, TV series, but you're not allowed to use the Batman or the Joker. For some reason, that was the rule. It was stupid, but that was the rule, and they had to work with that. But about halfway through, I believe season 1, they just went fuck it and made a character called Jerome, who was essentially the Joker, like legally distinct Joker. And as hold on, let me deal with this. As the series went on, he became more and more like Joker-like. Like, they stopped being so subtle. And this is a true story, you can look this up. What they did was, so obviously, they weren't allowed to have him be in a purple suit with green hair. So what they did was they gave him a blue suit and teal hair, but would shoot these scenes under certain lighting conditions that made his suit look purple and his hair look green. So they had this, like, insane levels of plausible deniability. And this person was, if you haven't caught on yet, played by Cameron Cameron M, we'll call him. Cameron Monaghan, something like that. Who plays Cal Kestis in Jedi Survivor, the Star Wars video game. Well, there's a dumb the main face of, well, Batman's in with a Joker. Yeah, I get... Okay, the reason why they did it was because at the same time, the DCEU and Suicide Squad was playing. It was like, you know, the movies were still coming out, it was still relevant, they hadn't rebooted it all yet. So they didn't want there being two actors playing Batman and the Joker at the same time in live action. Because, I don't know, they thought audiences would get confused or something. Which I say is stupid, but given most superhero fans, maybe that's fair enough. So yeah, they just found this ridiculous loophole. DC has done such weird things with its live action, like, adaptations. I'll give it a stack. I haven't seen most of the DCEU. I have seen Black Adam, that is it. Oh, wrong suit. Wrong guy. But I've just seen a bunch of really weird, or like, you don't have to have seen the movies to see all the insane decisions they made to do with, you know, like, handling it. Because it feels like such a easy thing to do. Just do what Marvel did, you know? Do what Marvel did with their live action stuff. Just make movies. It's like based off of comic books. It's not that hard. But no, they just did everything super strangely. Like, we had a hello, Centric, The Adventures of Bruce and Robert. I'm sorry we've already gotten past the Bruce It's Been 5 Years scene. But I did reference it. Because we went the entirety of the DCEU without a standalone Batman movie. Like, he was only in Justice League and Batman v Superman. Which is such a weird call for having this, like, late stage Batman, like, post Jason Todd, like, clearly well into his career Batman. And I don't get it.
Oh my goodness, beaten again. No hard feelings.
Robin, this is the 80th time the Joker has done this. We cannot be falling for this again. I hope you're well, by the way, Centric. Did he fall for that? Isn't this supposed to be... Which Robin is this? I've already forgotten. They told us. Isn't this Dick Grayson? Like... grows up to become Nightwing, by the way. That reminds me, I still have not read the new run of... Well, I say new. The 2025? A year or two ago, new Nightwing comics. Apparently they're really good. And I keep intending to read them. But comics cost so much, and I am so broke. Brain cells are failing too. Yeah, maybe it's... maybe every time he gets electrocuted, it makes him forget that the Joker's done this before. And so he's just caught in this vicious cycle. You know what? We talked about Black... Okay, we did one mission. Hallelujah. We talked about Black Adam. We're going to talk about Black Adam. Not the movie. Not actually the movie. I like the movie. I might be the one unironic Black Adam enjoyer. I think it was a really fun movie. We need to talk about the marketing campaign for Black Adam. Why am I guess I am playing as Robin because I don't have a car anymore. Because hierarchy of power in the DC universe. Exactly. So, for those who don't know, Dwayne Johnson, better known as The Rock, played Black Adam in Black Adam. He looks nothing like Black Adam, but he's actually really good in that movie, so I don't care. He's like actually got a really good performance. Oh, wrong button.
In In a special report
I'll
released
let it
tonight,
reply.
Gotham City News asks, where is the
But we're gonna talk about
most
Black Adam in
notorious of
a
Arkham's
moment.
recent escapees? He'll be up to some clownish master plan with deadly consequences. But what could it be? We'll have an exclusive interview with the Gotham City police officer who says he saw a giant version of Joker's face in the fire at Ace Chemicals, and speculating wildly about all the horrible ways the green-haired ghoul might destroy us all. Don't miss it.
Substance is 84% similar to kryptonite. No harmful effects to natives of Krypton.
That doesn't make sense. I had the Batmobile tracking kryptonite. They wouldn't have picked this up. It must have been kryptonite in a van.
What's the point of making kryptonite that wouldn't harm Superman anyway?
More importantly, Joker wanted us to know he was making it. Must have been some sort of ruse. We'll put it away with the other kryptonite just to be safe.
So, just looked up. The Robin in this game is apparently Tim Drake. That's even worse. Tim Drake is like supposed to be
Why do we have
like
so much of this stuff?
if you put all the Robins into archetypes, Tim Drake is the smart
You
one.
expect the worst of everybody.
Yeah.
What happened? We've lost the signal.
Don't
Also,
worry,
shout out
it's
to
directly
World's
ahead.
Greatest Detective actually doing detective work.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Someone's broken into the Batcave?
Fake kryptonite. It was a homing device. We were set up.
Hello? Anybody home? We're here, and we brought desserts.
Oh my god. Thing for funnier. Hey Chaos Overlord. Okay, we're gonna talk about Black Adam. So, as I was saying, The Rock was pretty much the head of the entire like marketing thing. He made all the important decisions. So he was just tweeting random stuff and saying random stuff like the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change, which is just really funny to me. I don't know, I'm not doing it justice by saying it. You've just got to hear The Rock say it, and it's just a really funny line. He says, what else does he do? He does this like press conference in Japan where he speaks about like if different like, did I say K-pop groups in Japan? I am an awful person. He does like something with a bunch of like, what's it called, that like, I think both Korea and Japan, where idols both there. He asked the question of could these like idol groups beat Black Adam in a fight. This is a real thing he does. And apparently BTS can, is all I'm saying. They also, the way he was in Multiverses, everyone was in Multiverses who was like a recent character. That's not anything crazy. Oh. What's the shoot button? There was a movie about, it was like an animated movie called DC Super Pets, where it had a bunch of the DC characters' pets, where The Rock voices both Superman and Superman's dog. And then Black Adam appears in the after credits and meets Superman. And so essentially, and Black Adam's dog is there. So essentially there's 4 people in the room at once who are voiced by The Rock, right? And he is just like you have to go and look at it, because he is just tweeting some, like, insane stuff. And I remember there being, like, a tweet going around, when Her Late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II passed, of The Rock saying, rest in peace, Her Late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, one of England's greatest monarchs. It's a shame she'll never see Black Adam in theaters, and then plugged, like, a link to the, like, account, the movie account. And listen, it was a fake tweet, okay? It wasn't real. Someone had, like, photoshopped it. But the fact I believed it until about 2 weeks ago, when I googled it, really says something about the marketing campaign for Black Adam. He was just saying shit. That line of the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change was, like, echoing around Times Square as part of, like, an advertising thing. Like, every, like, every few, like, minutes, it would just, like, echo around these loudspeakers in New York Times Square. Mind you, Black Adam is... I feel like I need to give the context, actually, because a lot of people here probably don't even know who Black Adam is. Black Adam is a Shazam villain. He is, like... And Shazam is, like, a... Not, like, C-tier villain or superhero. He is a... But he's not, like, an insanely well-known superhero, right? I keep shitting on... He's not, like, up there with, like, Batman and Spider-Man and like, shit like that, you know? And... So, but they were really pushing for this guy that nobody had ever heard of before. It was... Maybe everyone here isn't, like, seeing the joke. Maybe I'm just a crazy person. But oh my god, is it not, like, my favorite thing in the world? Shazam is, like, very... Yeah, low B tier. I think that's the best way to put Shazam. So, like, how do we get to talk about Black Adam? We were talking about the DCEU. Is it not oh no, it's silver? Yeah, it must be silver. I'm being a fool. Mind you, this is coming from someone who's never seen Man of Steel in their life. I probably should watch Man of Steel. But I never have. I still haven't seen Supergirl, actually. Which... I do want to, honestly. I know people are saying it's really bad, but people say that about any superhero movie nowadays. Oh, okay, fine. You can stay there, man. Do what you want. Just push me off. Are you... It was good. Yeah, I've heard... Maybe I'm just on the wrong side of the internet. I've heard people really shit-talking it. But, like, everyone hates... Critics hate all superhero movies nowadays. And I know I'm gonna like it because it's a James Gunn movie. Like, I have no shame in admitting, no matter how bad the movie is, if it's directed by James Gunn, I'm gonna like it. No deal. I hope no one got that reference.
Oh, are we going upstairs? I'd love to see the rest of the place.
We don't have a lot of time.
Going down?
Jump!
Oh no, what are we gonna do?
Computer, where is the kryptonite?
Kryptonite location is protected by security access codes.
It is literally right underneath him.
Do you know who I am?
Lex Luthor, presidential candidate, owner and founder of LexCorp Industries.
Very good. Now, I'd like...
A corporation that serves as a cover for a variety of Luthor's criminal operations,
Okay.
involving smuggling, robbery, extortion, bribery.
Yeah, all right, that's enough.
Here, let me do it.
Security access verified.
So I do love they find the Batcave, right?
How much time
And
do we
they-
have before
so-
those pies go off?
They wonder where
5 minutes.
they're tracking down Batman. They've got a little monitor up, and they see, he's in a cavern directly underneath Wayne Manor,
Go ahead.
and they still don't know who Batman is.
See, we can't rely on anyone.
Hey guys. Sorry, it took me a second.
Yay! Superman! Oh, my Professor Peppy can fell. Luckily, it's empty. Even though Superman could very easily just pick us up and fly us out of here, he would like to do some group bonding and just do some light puzzle solving with Bruce and Robert. You know, we talked about a lot of superhero movies that aren't Batman. Let's talk about Batman movies. The Batman. Just the one called The Batman. I really like it. I'm really excited to see what like they're doing with Batman Part 2. Velvet Cakes, if you're still here, because you seem decently invested in all this superhero garbage like me, and anyone else who is knowledgeable, what do you think they're going to do for the villain for the Batman Part 2? I think I need to fly over as Superman. To be honest, I don't know. Yeah, I think the most logical thing, because they're teasing Hush, obviously. They're teasing Hush. But I feel like they're gonna save him for like the final movie. I'm really hoping for the Court of Owls. A live-action Court of Owls would go so ridiculously hard, especially with Pattinson's Batman. I would genuinely sell a kidney for the Batman Court of Owls. Down, down, down. I love the music. I like that they have, like, I haven't seen anything about, hold on, what the hell just happened? Two-Face, because, like, they just know the Two-Face in The Dark Knight is never going to be topped. Will be Calendar Man. That would be, I would love to see Calendar Man. It would be really funny if they took easily the most, like, self-serious Batman series yet, or movie yet, and they did, like, Condiment King, or something, like, ridiculous like that. I can't remember who it was from, but I remember a very interesting argument to have Clayface be the next villain. Which I think could be really interesting, because I know the most recent, or the Batman is very grounded, but I feel like they could make Two-Face work. Or not Two-Face, Clayface work. Like a really dark version of Clayface could be interesting. I don't want to do this. I can just fly over the level design. Like a reasonable and respectable person. Alright, Batman, let's get over here. Maybe have fun with Lego Batman. Alright, see ya. Have a good one. How do I... Oh wait, is it actually open? Yeah, I'm just being a... Robin still isn't here. Did we forget something? I think we forgot something to bring him up. Something up here we need to do. Doesn't look like it. Wait, he was just here. What the... Something's not right. Okay, so this isn't working. We need to drop some kind of ladder, I think. Bam, 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 bam. Wait, no, he was just up here. Get back here. Get. I have no idea what was going on, but I will take it. What's my PC doing? Yeah, it is heating up. I'm gonna be so honest, I was not paying attention. What did that accomplish? Dun, dun, dun. You know, I actually got copyright claimed on the other Lego Batman stream for the Superman theme. It wasn't like a strike or anything, and I suppose it makes sense. But I just find it kind of strange. Excuse me, sorry. Alright, we're all good. Just making sure everything wasn't on fire. I think everything's on fire, not on fire at least. I didn't actually audio check. Testing? Okay. I'm just so worried. Here's the time. So, yeah, I'm gonna be so honest. I'm thinking of doing Sci-Hate Station's other ending on stream exclusively because I can make the title I'm back in the fucking station again. Because it's gonna fly over so many people's heads, I think, for the reference. But I really want to make that the stream title. Because I think that will be really funny. And you're just gonna have to trust me. We have to go all the way back. Wait a gosh darn minute. Aha, okay, I understand. Sorry again if you can hear my phone pinging, it's just... I say it every stream at this point, I'm waiting for a call. And I kind of need to keep it on at all times. And it's, you know what, it is killing me as much as it's killing you. I always have my phone on silent because pings are the bane of my existence. And so it's been a nightmare. But yeah, back to a Sci-Hate Station. So next week's stream, also next stream, might be Sci-Hate, or I'm thinking of watching to and reacting to Super Mario 64 Classified, which is like an analog horror series based on the every copy of Mario 64 is personalized trend. And no, I think, because I feel like I need to justify it, because reaction content can be seen as quite lazy. I am someone who is very into and very knowledgeable on the Mario 64's personalized stuff. I like Mario 64 as a creepypasta more than I do as a game. I'm gonna be so honest. So I don't know, I think it might be an interesting watch. It's not official, it's a fan work. But I assume you don't know about this then, Free Rent Cookies. So, back in... It kind of spiraled off of that anti-piracy creepypasta genre thing. Was this, like, theory... Not theory, it was more of like an urban legend. I don't think anyone took it seriously. Was every copy of Super Mario 64 was, like, personalized, and the game was different for every person. And so all of those, like, you know, playground rumors or clickbait and people making stuff up about like Luigi
Nice job.
and all that
Art is always
were
better
all
in its
about weren't actually hoaxes. They were all, you know, different personalized
Isn't
copies.
that Bruce Wayne's mansion?
Bruce Wayne. Really despise that guy.
And I find it really cool. I think it is a really cool idea for like a horror thing. And Mario 64's always had a bit of like a weird air to it because it's such a like a low poly game.
Batman, I think I fixed the whirly bat.
And so it's just really cool. But it got really out of hand. It started with simple stuff like Luigi, you know, and fake levels.
Why didn't you tell me Luthor was involved?
I'll let this play, hold on.
Yeah, looks like you had it all under control. Look, I'll hang around and give you a hand. Remember, I can do anything.
You know what was in there?
What?
Kryptonite. That's what they wanted the whole time. Must be what
Explaining, no
powers
worries.
Deacon's
I love talking about it.
I picked up kryptonite on the Batmobile scanner.
Now they can neutralize your gadgets and my powers. Question is, why? What are they up to?
I don't know, but we need to get that kryptonite.
We can take this to get there. Introducing the new flying Batboat.
You need a hand?
No, I'm good.
Alright, and then it spiraled out of control. There was there was stuff like a giant floating Wario head that chased you. There was AI dementia. That's a real thing. If you look up the Mario 64 personalized wiki or whatever it's called, there's something called AI dementia. It's such a... It was such an interesting little thing. I'm so fascinated by it. How does one come up with that? I don't know. I've never actually begged that question. How did people come up with this shit? Oh my god, we're Superman in the open world. I forgot the flying is really weird in this game. Just fly around as Superman for a bit. I don't want to go to the mission yet. Just want to hopefully give the game a bit of like a break with loading stuff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break because my PC could genuinely like the heat coming off of it could like power a small town at the moment. I'm gonna just pause it, hopefully give it a bit of a break, and I'm gonna grab a bottle of water. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I might just still give it a sec to, you know, chill out. You know what? I'm not gonna pull it up on the computer because that will strain it more. But I'm gonna do the Wordle on my phone because I haven't done it today. Just gonna give the PC, the poor thing a break. Audio. Okay, I put in audio. There's no way today's word is bagel. No, it's not. Okay, the word is canal. And I got it in 5. Okay, I think we can start now. Just have a sip of my drink quick. We'll do one more mission. The plan was to do 4. But oh yeah, the stream crashed last time, so my explanation is gone. Since we did there's 15 missions, I did 5 in the first stream. So the plan is to do 1 stream, do 4, 1 stream, do 3, and another stream, do 3. So to do the other 10. But the original plan was this to be 4, and then there'll be less missions as the missions naturally get longer. But I don't think the PC's gonna handle that. It is okay. No, it has gotten cooler. It is 31 degrees Celsius now.
Burning leaves, but visitors to Wayne Manor are being turned away, and tonight's planned reception in aid of the Gotham City Zoo has been cancelled. With the city in the grip of a crime wave, even the animals can't...
When is Gotham not in a crime wave? Let's be honest. So yeah, Robin just gets ditched. It's just Batman and Superman this time. And I'm gonna play as Superman for this bit. Because playing as him is infinitely cooler than being in the helicopter. I will say, this game does a very good job of, like, balancing, you know, so that player 2 doesn't feel kind of left out, you know? These are very good co-op games. I remember in Lego Star Wars, it all ties back to Star Wars. All roads lead back to Star Wars with this game. In Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, I played Return of the Jedi with my friend, and when they get to the Vader fight at the end, they don't do like what most Lego games do and just have some random side character join the fight. Because for those who don't know, the Vader fight is just between Luke and Vader. They have player 2 control Vader and have player 1 and player 2 fight it out, which sounds like a cool idea. That's actually kind of awesome. If the game didn't require Vader to die for you to progress, because he's supposed to be the quote-unquote boss fight. So after you joke around for a bit, yeah, but then after a point it just gets to, oh well, gotta kill. You know, you just gotta die now. Oh no, I did not think that was, and it's bugged me because it's a singular part in a very big game, but I don't know, it stuck with me and it bugs me because LEGO is usually so good at having like the 2-player multiplayer. Shout out to Return the Jedi. I can't remember if I said this last LEGO Batman stream. I've been rewatching the original trilogy, and I can't. Actually, I did mention it, but I think I'd only gotten to A New Hope. But I've done the whole trilogy now. Do you see why I don't like the flying missions? It's just point and shoot. And when I was a kid, I liked Empire Strikes Back the most. I guess because, you know, the AT-ATs are cool, and Hoth and all that, and Yoda. And Yoda's cool, don't get me wrong. But looking back on it, I think Return of the Jedi, or on this recent rewatch, Return of the Jedi is my favorite, I think. I like Endor. I think it's a cool planet. And the duel between Luke and Vader is really well choreographed. What else did I watch recently? I watched Matrix 3, because I've been watching the Matrix trilogy. And after a while, I don't know, I had other things going on. I didn't get to watch the third Matrix. But I finally got around to it. And it's a mixed bag. I really like the first one. I think the first Matrix is genuinely a 10 out of 10 movie. It has got such a good unraveling of mystery. The cinematography is fantastic. But oh no, barrels. I did not care too much for the third. I think it was, it's a very, I don't want to say slow, because all the Matrix movies are slow to an extent, because, you know, that's how mystery works. It was slow, but since we were 2 movies deep now, the whole mystery angle was pretty much gone. And I think that's the biggest issue, is there is no mystery in Matrix 3. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff, like with the Frenchman and Trinity, of we just gotta wrap shit up somehow. And that was kind of the vibe for a lot of the movie, was just, we have to wrap this all up somehow. And I didn't care too much about the big CGI fights with, like, the machine aliens. And it takes the place of the really well choreographed hand-to-hand fights that are in Matrix 1 and 2. And but then when there are the hand-to-hand fights in Matrix 2, so there's really only 2. There's one at the start and one at the end. But they are so good. Especially the end fight with Neo and Agent Smith is genuinely a masterpiece. Agent Smith is, like, the best part of that movie. He was always a really cool character. I've always really liked him. I think that's what they did the most justice, was Agent Smith and Neo's like rivalry, tying that up. Hold on, I'm just gonna check, because nothing's coming up on my chat. And, like, I'm glad y'all are watching the stream and enjoying, even if you're not chatting, obviously. But there are 5 people here, thank you everyone. This is in no way a complaint. I'm just, usually when there's 5 people here, I'm seeing more messages. And I'm just worried I'm missing something. So I'm gonna quickly go onto an incognito, look my stream up, and see if I'm seeing anything. No, okay. No, I'm glad you all are just, like, I'm sorry if this sounds rude, I'm just concerned is all. I didn't want to be missing anything. So, no, it's fine, it's really, really no issue. I hate to sound like it's like a problem or anything. I just get worried, especially with how everything's been today, of things not working. I just worry that something's happened. Come on, you can bank about. Fine, you do the other frickin' lever then. Nope. Okay. Thanks, Batman. That's cool. It's a little bat symbol. Yeah, first Matrix. It's not that I wouldn't say Matrix 2 and 3 aren't worth watching. I think 2's fine. 2's also... it's not as good, but it's also pretty damn good. The fight with Morpheus on the moving cars is awesome. The one with Neo and the Frenchman's little, like, soldier guys on the stairs with, like, the swords and shit is moi. It's perfect. I care a lot about fight choreography. And the whole mystery around, like, the dreams Neo's having and the whole thing. Oh, yeah, Superman has super strength. And the whole thing at the end with the one and all that is really cool. It's by no means a bad movie. But I think if you aren't... if you don't get super invested in The Matrix like I do, like I did from the first movie, if you just think, yeah, that's alright, if you weren't like me and went, oh my goodness gracious me, this is a cinematic masterpiece, I get my shit kicked in. Again, I'm stuck. Please do not... Okay. I'm gonna fly, because I'm not letting that happen again, because that was so gonna soft block me. If you aren't like me and went, oh my god, this is like a masterpiece, I love this. I probably wouldn't watch 2 and 3. Because 1 has a perfect ending for... You can watch it and still feel fulfilled. Still feel fulfilled. I've never actually seen what Superman's grab takedown is. Or maybe I have. No, I have. That's... Okay, that's brutal. I love the laser eyes. They're so funny. I get it's like... It's just a comic book thing, you know. But is Superman's eyes not in absolute agony doing this? I feel like this would burn your eyes out. How does he act? That's an even better question. Does he just, like, will it? Because obviously in the game you just press... I don't know what it is on a Xbox controller. I'm using a third-party one. But, even though Xbox things show up. I just press square. Like, you just hold square in this. But how does he have to squint his eyes? Is every time he squints his eyes because he's, like, trying to read something in the back? Is it like, does it activate? Hold on, we gotta... Do you think the lasers are radioactive? I would assume... Maybe they are radioactive, but they probably don't hurt Superman. Because obviously, he was born with them, he's kind of accustomed to them. But Batman, who's being exposed to this shit 24/7 because I'm, you know, overusing them and pointing them at him and being an actual nuisance, he's probably suffering from radiation poisoning. But I hope there's a bat anti-radiation spray. I've just been fighting the enemies. I don't know what do I need to do? What's this? Okay, that's something you have to do in free play. What does he see while he's doing it? Is it just... Is he blind? Is he just, like, guessing where these guys are? Hold on, what is this? You can fly them around. Do these have any... They have a practical use. I know it's petty, but I want to do it as Batman because I like playing as Batman. Hold on, these have a practical application. Ah, these stop the thingamabobs. To guess where they are. Yeah, he's just like he's just not eyeballing it because he's very clearly not got any. He's just taken literally a shot in the dark or a shot in the red. Okay, I'm gonna do my obligatory death note. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. This might be the call. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. That was not the call. That was a scam call. Hey, Chaos Overlord. Sorry. I was just. Oh. Let me check that and I'll pick up. I'm assuming you guys didn't hear that. It's fine. That was me, trust. Yeah, it was. That's the worst thing about this is because I have to pick up every phone call because it might be the thing I'm expecting. Because I don't know where the number's going to come from. And so I've genuinely answered maybe 20 scam calls this week. What is this? What am I doing? Here we go. Oh my god, we gotta save the citizen in peril. Is this not? Hello, man. How can I help you? You could just get down. I'm Superman. I can fly. You can just get down. We don't need the superhero that destroys specifically blue solid objects. I love this game. I wonder if Superman gets affected by this. It does. He does. But if he's glued to the pole, we take the pole with us and figure it out there.
Not the way I like to travel.
Come on, cheer up, sourpuss.
Not cool.
Why is it annoying to invite Batman to a party because he keeps hanging around when it's time to go? Hello, I'm a big fan of horrible jokes. Alright, I'm gonna tell you a joke my friend said to me the other day. So I hop on a PlayStation party with them, and they say, hey dude, you excited for the Doug Do tomorrow? And I say, sorry? Are you excited for the... He goes, are you excited for the Doug Do tomorrow? And I say,
Right.
what's the Doug Do? And he goes, quack.
Shut it down.
And I haven't... I've been laughing about it.
You did not need to turn off all the lights.
I love that. It's fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna quickly check something. Lego Batman 2 all main missions. Yeah, okay, we've done... We've done today's mission quota, and I don't trust my PC to last any longer. I didn't get my obligatory Death Note mention in. I'll do it next stream. Mr. Luthor is expecting you. Alright. We shall leave it here. Quit to window. Yeah, quit to Windows. Oh, it's making a loud noise. This might be the end of the stream. No. Ooh. Ooh, I think we're alive. I don't know why I'm making peculiar noises. Just gonna unplug my controller. Well, that was really fun. Thank you everyone for coming. That was once we got it working, I had a great time. Thank you Chaos Coverlord, thank you Free Burnt Cookies, thank you Velvet Cakes, thank you Lunarstar's Art, thank you Snakes Baked Cookies, thank you anyone I've missed, thank you those who watch the stream and don't even chat. It has been a wild ride. Next stream might be Psy-Hate Station 2, or the second ending of Psy-Hate Station. Or I might do Mario 64 Classified, like I said. And then we will pick up Lego Batman. This game next weekend. So, thank you everyone for coming. And on that note, I've been Pathetic Ivy, and I bid you farewell.